Hello everyone, my name is Victor Vorjevi. I'm a developer from northern Sweden, currently working in the AAA games industry on the game Exoborn. I didn't always do this, so let's go back a few years where I can tell you about my journey and some hardships that I went through. In 2017 or 2018, I decided to drop out of high school to pursue a career in content creation. I did this full time for 3 or 4 years, and basically how it worked is that I woke up at 11 PM in the evening and played games throughout the entire night and went to bed at noon the day after. This left me very isolated, very lonely, and honestly very depressed. Towards the end of these few years, my mother asked me why my sleep schedule was the way it is, and I straight up told her that I have no purpose or reason to wake up in the morning. A little bit of time passed, and then my mother had heard about a summer camp in game development and asked me if I wanted to apply, and I decided to do it. I was accepted, and I remember being so scared to get there because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to speak to people or if I was going to be able to do anything that they expect me to do. And I was very quickly proven wrong because everyone who was there, students, teachers, and counselors alike, were very like-minded. We all love games and we want to improve our lives. So it was very easy to get to know people during the summer camp. And during the summer camp, we were taught the fundamentals of game development. We started with level design, then we moved into programming, and eventually into art. These three combined made it so that we students could make our own games. We did this in the shape of group projects throughout the summer camp. And I remember during these group projects is when it clicked for me that I can see myself doing this for the foreseeable future. So then towards the end of the summer camp, I applied for various courses, one of them QA for games, quality assurance. And I scored an interview with the head of education there, thanks to some great help from people involved within the summer camp. And during the interview, he noticed my motivation, my passion, and my confidence that I had received from actually going to the summer camp, that he actually decided to give me a shot, although the QA course was already full. So they set up a whole new PC for me just so that I could take part of the class. And that's all thanks to summer camp. And during the last 4 months of the course, it was time for internships, and I had my internship at a studio called Sharkmob who had just released their game Blood Hunt. And after this internship, I was actually hired as a junior quality analyst, a full-time position. And I could not have imagined that I would ever get there in such a short amount of time. It was a very big contrast to what my life was before summer camp. Fast forward a few years, I still work at Sharkmob on the game Exoborn as a intermediate quality analyst, and I'm super grateful to be here, and I would not have been able to do this without summer camp because they gave me my life back. So what I want you to take away from this is that nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it, but if you're in a really dark and difficult place, you might need some help. And that's where places like summer camp, for example, could help you out, because it did for me, and I'm a living example of that it works. So thank you summer camp, and thanks to everyone who was involved in improving my life. I am eternally grateful.